What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and in this video we're going to take a look at our PvP finish and hopefully collect all the rewards. So with that being said, let's see how we did. First of all, they're calculating the rewards, I guess, and they're actually taking a little while to pop up here. Okay, we're going to have to refresh. So the rewards, I don't know if they glitched out or what happened. Had to refresh and don't see any rewards, so hopefully we got them. As far as the team page, okay, here's Songbird. So apparently my rewards completely glitched out. But we do have Modern Songbird. So she's going to count as a tactician and a blaster. I actually kind of forgot that. So that's a pretty awesome combination. Then she has a chance to grant an ally an extra turn after their action, and a chance to avoid attacks and counter. So we're going to begin with that level 1, and that's going to basically be a multi-function that can either lock down range attacks in a way, 50% chance, or melee attacks, 50% chance. So not a bad first action. What's going to be her follow-up encounter, though? That's a good question. As for her bio, Melissa Gold ran away from her alcoholic father and lived out on the streets of New York until she became a professional wrestler and joined an all-female wrestling group that worked for the Roxxon Oil Company. Committing crimes across New York City, Roxxon enhanced Melissa's vocal cords, allowing her to produce sonic screams. Melissa came to be known as a Screaming Mimi, and eventually joined Baron Zemo's Masters of Evil. The Masters of Evil posed as a superhero team known as the Thunderbolts, in a plot to take over the world. Codenamed Songbird, Melissa started to appreciate being a superhero, as their plan neared completion. She and several of her teammates staged a coup against Baron Zemo, proving herself to be a real hero, and joining the Avengers. And so, these are her team-ups. We have Ant-Man, Anti-Venom, 3 with Black Cat, a few with Boomerang, Elektra, Falcon, Fixer. I would have thought Fixer would be one of the big ones. So there he is with 4. And while you can just go down the list with that, some decent team-up options. But I will also try to get her dialogue. So if I do get it, I'm going to post it right here. Now as far as checking her out, first I want to do some research, of course. The Infiltrator's Vortex suit is incredible looking. Grants combat reflexes to all allies when attacking or being attacked by a tactician. So enemy tacticians beware. We'll go ahead and do that. Take a quick look at it. And then we'll put it on our agent while we use Songbird for the first time. Yet again, another reload. Okay, my game is so buggy right now. I have to research the Infiltrator's Vortex suit again. I have no allies on my bar. I missed all the reward screen. Just the thing is an absolute mess. And there we go, the game has been updated, so I can't play right now. Okay, so I've researched the suit like 3 times now, had to deal with a bunch of crashes, shield alerts, and so on. And hopefully I can finally finish this rewards video. So we're going to see how that goes. I honestly can't even remember what the weapon was called, so that's going to be another issue to try to find it. Maybe something will jog my memory, but no idea. Alright, it was called the Wob Wob device, so we have it equipped, we have the new Vortex suit equipped, and we're going to go ahead into combat. It's going to be a pretty lengthy one, just because we're facing a 3-wave threat. But hey, that means a lot of experience as well. Well, since Avalanche is busy, I guess we're just going to go ahead with, well, to be honest with you, Phasa's training. So why not Moondragon? We're not really going for a special team up with this one. So here we see Moondragon and Songbird. And hey, Songbird gets to act first. So what we're going to do is use Screaming. We'll use that on the Hitman. And we do see Amp It Up. Next, I'm going to use Psychic Push and our Mental Blast. And here you see my agents. So Amped Up says 20% chance to avoid enemy attacks, deals extra damage on attacks. And the Wob Wob device has 3 different effects. So Disoriented Weak Point, Seismic Feedback, and we have a Sound Barrier, and finally, Pick Up the Beat, and we don't get that right away. So we'll go ahead and use Sound Barrier. Alright, so now the enemy's going to attack, and we're going to have to speed up our takedown of them a little bit more because we don't want this to last forever. It is just our first look rewards video. But we don't get any counters. So hey, let's see Sonic Discourse. I have to say, her animations and when her wings pop out, it looks pretty impressive. I like it. But let's go ahead and pretty much finish this hand ninja. Then we'll use Sonic Boom on the Hitman. And I really wish there was a tactician, but we don't have one just yet. Okay, well this time we are getting a counter, so that's the end of the first wave. Now in this next wave, I do believe we have a tactician. So here comes an unavoidable slash. And with that, well, it says grants combat reflexes to all allies when attacked, when attacking or being attacked by a tactician. And we literally just got hit by a tactician. Well then. Maybe they lied to us. Let's see if we can get that to work. First, I guess we'll do this. And then basically one-shot this hand ninja. And maybe this time, by actively attacking the tactician, we'll get it. Okay, well, there's a protector. I forgot about that. I don't know. This is kind of annoying, I have to admit. Please don't tell me this thing is bugged. Once again, this is the first time I'm ever using it, so I could be wrong in every way. But there we go, we got hit by a tactician again. We almost killed them. And not only are we not giving combat reflexes to anyone else, we're not even getting it ourselves. As an infiltrator, we don't even have it. It's pretty ridiculous, I have to say. And after the game was bugging out over and over again too, which already annoyed me. Well, the only thing I know is to go ahead and straight attack this tactician, and we'll see what happens. So there, we do hit him. Nothing really great happens. And by the way, do you see our second hand bobbing up and down? And our head looks really odd on our neck on our agent? So yeah, we don't even have combat reflexes on our agent. At all. From hitting a tactician. Certainly, our teammates don't have it. So fantastic. Are you going to tell me that we have another broken costume on our hands? Every infiltrator suit seems to get broken. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but just think, the infiltrator flight suit doesn't work. Now this one isn't. So yeah, I'm pretty annoyed. Well, I guess we'll use cookies and try to get to this level 2 of Songbird at the very least. So let's go ahead and use Pick Up the Beat. I think this weapon's at least working, although our agent looks crazy. Then we're going to attack the Scrapper. And, well, hey, something happened with Songbird. Looks like she's getting an extra turn there, so that's pretty awesome. Definitely visual as well. So we did get to see that at least. Now, unfortunately, we are attacking an Infiltrator, and he actually gains combat reflexes. So that is pretty sad. And now he's probably going to be hard to hit as well. But we'll try Psychic Beam, and that's going to be the end of our first look at Songbird. Well, at level 1. We'll be back really soon with her with another ability. Meanwhile, just watch my agent look super weird. Hey guys, I hate to cut in, but it actually looks like it worked this time. So we hit the Tactician, and he didn't die. We didn't end the wave, so then we saw combat reflexes, and it actually is on our teammates. So maybe that was some sort of bug. All I know is it's pretty annoying. Still though, I am happy that we did get it. So it's not completely broken, maybe something weird just happened. So I did just want to say that really quickly. And this happened as I was getting Songbird to level 2. So alright, there that is. We're going to go ahead and train her really quickly. And then we'll come back with yet one more battle. So we'll start training, speed that up. And before you know it, Songbird's level 2. She now has Acoustokinesis. A really cool sounding ability, I have to admit. So let's take her back in with Moondragon. And we have a Tactician on the opposing side. So our residual Vortex energy should work out. First though, with Moondragon, we're going to use Psychic Push. And some Cerebral Agony. Then Songbird's going to proc an extra turn. And, well, looks like she granted the ally an extra turn. So that's something that I forgot about. So she actually gave Moondragon an extra turn there. With that, we'll take out the Spy. And right now I'm liking Songbird for sure. So now we have our quick actions. And I kind of want to see this one. So let's use that. Once again, a cool animation, really cool effects. And we were hit by a Tactician, but we finished him off. So I didn't see residual Vortex energy, and our team does not get those benefits. So yeah, it's some ridiculous, I guess you could call it bug. But it's really ridiculous. I'm not really even sure why I used Chrono Boost, but we did. So now with Songbird, guess we'll move right down the list. And Tactile Exchange is next. As you can see, she has a bunch of turns, but hey, we got combat reflexes all of a sudden. And so does our team. I'm telling you what, man, this is just, I guess, buggy. I don't really know what's going on. But hey, we're still going to see Bloody Dialogue. And I believe we have one more attack, Solid Rhetoric. Pretty cool, I do like that effect. So yeah, we have combat reflexes. I don't know why sometimes we do and sometimes we don't, but currently that appears to be the case. And this is in PvE, so maybe it's more reliable in PvP. That remains to be seen. But as for our serious look at Songbird, we got to use quite a few actions, and I think that went over pretty well. A lot of confusion, but the suit does somewhat work. And yes, they need to fix that animation though. Anyways, that's our look at Songbird and the PvP rewards. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got the league you wanted. And I congratulate you all on your finish. As always, please leave a comment, either telling me I'm completely wrong or that there is something up with this suit, telling me what you thought about PvP, seriously, anything you want to share. I'd love to hear from you. That's going to be it for this one though, so I thank you for watching. Ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. Then until next time, good luck, and take care.